Hello. Hi, Lovepreet.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Lovepreet. So welcome to Alumni Talk session, and we are very happy to have you here.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So yes, can you introduce yourself? Because we have so many people have joined this session, and
Yeah,
they're very eager to, yeah, know about yourself. Yes. Yeah.
sure,
Please go
sure,
ahead.
sure, sure. I'll start with my introduction. So, hi
Yes,
everyone.
go ahead.
First of all, good afternoon. I'm Lovepreet, and I'm basically from Jalandhar, Punjab. And coming toward my qualification, I have done my graduation in BTech Computer Science. So during my graduation only, I just joined DataMites for the data science because that I tried learning full stack development before, but soon I just got realized that it was not meant for me. And then and also I was knowing little bit of Python programming language. So then I started searching that what could be done after Python. And so at that time, like my one of my friends suggested me regarding the this data science course, and then I just get into it. I just find something like very much interesting about that. And yeah, then I just got to know about data mites. And yeah, now I am working as a data analyst in a Bash Software lab, and it's been 7 months. So I guess that's all about me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Lovepreet, for the brief introduction. Okay. So can you tell me like how many years of experience you hold in data analyst? Because you're into data analytics right now?
Yeah. See, honestly, like, see, when I graduate at on August 2022, right? So after that, like, DataMites course and all this, I joined a skilling company. That was not a fully data analyst company, but that was a kind of data analyst support role. So if I consider that also, that includes 1 month, sorry, 1 year, 6 months of total experience. And if I includes only Bash Software proper data analyst experience, that is 7 months.
Okay, that's good. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. So when did you join DataMites?
At January 2022.
January 2020. And you're from online batch or offline batch?
No, no, offline batch. Because
Offline batch.
I was from Corona time, like I'm a student
Mm-hmm.
of Corona, so that is why I just preferred offline batch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're working as a data analyst in Bhash Software Labs. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So let's talk about your daily task and responsibilities. Like, what does a
Mhm.
typical day look like for you as a data analyst? So
Mhm.
can you walk us through your daily task and responsibilities?
Sure, sure. So before going into my daily task, let me brief me about my company. So
Mm-hmm.
it will be better to get understood and all. So basically, we are having our own products that is of bulk WhatsApp and bulk SMS and all. We are that product service provider, right? So
Okay.
the thing is, it's a kind of sales company. So I'm using like daily reports on the based on this Excel and Tableau as well. So and
Mm-hmm.
daily report, monthly report. So basically what I'm doing, I'm analyzing the trends as well as like product wise sales, like what product has a best sale and within in which city. For I'm giving you one example, right? So it will make helpful for the marketing purpose also. Let's suppose, like, during my analysis I have done some analysis on the based on product. Let's suppose this product have done good sale in let's suppose in a Bangalore city. So
Okay.
basically my marketing team will get some output for analysis from this, like they will provide more marketing, more ads on this particular area. So these are the things like monthly reports and daily reports. Also daily report means like the lead structure, like how many number of leads should be given daily, like on the based on targets, like how many leads should be given to each person. So that
Okay.
also will be handled by me. So that is
Mm-hmm.
my daily and monthly work, what I'm doing.
Okay. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
explaining that. Okay. So let's talk about the key skills for a data
Yeah.
analyst. So in your
Hmm.
role, what are the key
Hmm.
skills that you find most valuable for a data analyst and how
Hmm.
one can develop and enhance those skills?
Okay, sure. So basically, as a data analyst, the most important skill is your Excel knowledge, Excel and Google Sheet. Because not in data analyst, in every company, in every job role, Excel is most important thing. But in data
Okay.
analyst, it's a basic thing. Like Excel, you should know in depth Excel. So because now onwards, I'm most like 50% work I'm doing in Excel, it seems. And when I do have some bigger data set, then I went to do the Tableau. And apart from that, these are the two visualization tools. And apart from that, if you are knowing some like SQL or Python, one out of these language, that also will be a good thing. Because the very first step when we are doing any project, the very first step is of data cleaning. So that is why data cleaning should be done using Python or SQL. That depends upon the company structure, or your if that is not there, then that is your personal perspective.
Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you were studying the course, you took
Hmm.
CDS course, right? Certified
Yeah,
Data
yeah, yeah,
Scientist.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, okay. Like how many capstone projects you have done so far, and what are the projects? And can you briefly
Hmm.
explain about the projects and how it helped you in
Hmm.
your job search and all?
Yeah, sure. That definitely those projects also like helped me a lot during my interviews and all this. I have done at least four capstone product and one real-time project I have done. That
Okay.
we were like, I think, three or four people in a team. So we
Mm-hmm.
like together done all this project. And in the interviews also, the very first question of the examiner was that like, tell me about the project. So he
Mm-hmm.
explained, he just want explanation of each and everything what I have done in the project. So basically the main thing is we have to know like what we have done in the project. Visualize as a data analyst, like creating graphs and these visualization is easy, but the thing is that you should know
Mm-hmm.
what you have done in the project. Like explanation is must, like what kind of insights you have get from those kind of visualization. So that is how
Okay.
like I have done like projects and include that inside also separate everything I was written. So that is why it was like very easy to explain me all this project and all.
Okay, okay, that's great. So,
Yeah.
like when it comes to tools and technologies, Lovepreet, so
Hmm.
what tools and technologies do you frequently use in your data analysis work?
That as I told just before that, like
Mm-hmm.
Excel, first and foremost thing is Excel only, and secondly
Okay.
Tableau, because
Mm-hmm.
for the bigger data set we do require Tableau. So I'm using a Tableau tool. See, it
Okay.
depends upon the person choice.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from Tableau, we can also take a head of this Power BI, but
Mm-hmm.
that is my choice. I'm taking this Tableau.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the two tools I commonly use, and a little bit of like SQL, structured
Mm-hmm.
query language programming.
Okay,
That's
okay.
all.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay. So, what are some common challenges you face in your role as a data analyst, and how do you address them?
Yeah, sure, sure. See, the main challenges is that a data cleaning, because
Mm-hmm.
see now when we are doing some like Kaggle projects and all this, that are mostly in the structure form, right? So
Okay.
but when we comes into the market, when we comes into the real time scenario, there we will be getting lot of like for example, we are getting some duplicates and all these kind of things. So data cleaning part I felt most challenging, and the tackle I'm doing for that is that, see, if we have a small data cleaning process, then I go with the this what we can say this Excel. And but if we have a repetitive task and the cleaning is worse and all this, then I go with the Python also, Python or SQL. I have set up a code for a Python, because see we have a like a data set that is a repetitive. So I have maintained a one code for Python. So every time whenever I work on the data, it will I'm putting into that code, so it is automatically getting resolved and all this. So I just automate using the Python for data cleaning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So, like, based on your experience in our institute, no,
Hmm.
DataMites. So,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to the current students studying over
Hmm.
here, and also for those people who are aspiring
Hmm.
to become a data analyst or data scientist? Like, what are the specific advice you want to give to them in terms of preparing themselves for job
Sure,
search?
sure, sure. See, I'll share my experience, because see, when I went on my first interview, and I was like, like, I learned a lot of things, like a lot of things in depth. Let's suppose I have given data analyst interview, and I just learned about Tableau, in that Tableau and all this. But they just asked me about the basic things, like what is Excel, like count if function. These are the basic function they have asked. Then at that time, I was not supposed to answer that those things. So I'm just this is my advice only, just as a first interview, as a fresher, you have to know the basics. Basics should
Okay.
be strong. That is what.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Okay. So yeah, can you discuss about the importance of data visualization in your work? So what tools do you use
Hmm.
for creating,
Sure.
compilation, and how do they enhance communications of insight?
Hmm. Yeah, sure. See, the thing is that now data visualization and data, this is like, sorry, for
Yeah.
every company do require a data analyst. Why? Because if we are in the market, we want to grow, we do require a data analyst team, right? Because we will get to know what all the data and what all the insights. So with respect to that insight, we will take a company's decision. As I told you, like I have given you the example, I have tell my team this product is rising in the particular city, right? So then they will like put more money for the marketing for the same product on the particular city, right? With that thing, like what it will take, it will help to enhance the business growth. Because definitely from there we are getting like now we are getting like, let's put 1 lakh revenue, right? Now definitely with the power of data analysts, we will able to get at least 4 to 5% increment of that revenue from the particular analysis. So this is how it's very important for every company to work in a data analysis and all this. So that is why analysis is very important.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So, like in your career, now you have been working as a data analyst for the past 1 year. Have you
Hmm.
faced any challenges
Hmm.
within this 1 year as a data analyst? So, how did you
Hmm.
overcome them?
Yeah.
And what did you learn from those experiences?
Exactly, exactly. So when I just joined a company at that time, because see, when we entered into a real time market, because previously we were in the practice mode, right? We are
Hmm.
like downloading the data from Kaggle exams and all this. But when we are entering into the real time market, that is entirely a different from our practice thing. So we have to give ourselves a time to get into that environment. So that is what I feel most challenging. First 3 months I was not able to know like what exactly happening to me, because I was new in the system and all this. Then but slowly we will get used to into it. So basically that is all, getting familiar with the environment is a biggest task. So like as soon
Okay.
you will get into the environment, you will get stable.
Okay, okay, okay. So, like, do you think continuous learning is important in the career?
Yeah,
Like, if
obviously.
yes, how do you prioritize
Hmm.
continuous learning in your career?
Exactly. Obviously, because if you want a growth, that see, if you are in a company, then that means you are learning itself. But apart from that, you also have to put some hard work, put some effort also, because everyone wants to grow. So in order to growth and all this, we do require continuous learning, and we have to make ourselves like our. Let's suppose my thing is that I'm I'm getting updated. Let's suppose I followed all these stuffs on the LinkedIn, whatever related to my data science or my data analyst. So that is why this is my way of
Mhm.
learning. So you can prefer your own way. That is what like, but yeah, continuous learning is very important if we want to grow.
Okay, that's great. That okay. So yeah, uh,
Hmm.
I have no questions in the Q&A part. Okay. So DataMites team,
Hmm.
if you can see any questions in the LinkedIn or YouTube pages, you can copy paste it here. Yes. Okay. So Lovepreet,
Yeah.
would you like to tell something about your experience and would you like to add more points?
Yeah, sure. The basic thing is
Mhm.
that before I'll tell my journey, basically, like after DataMites and all this, I joined a skilling company. That was, I as I mentioned earlier, that was a support role I got to know. But there also I just face there also like as a trainer, but the thing is that there I'm not getting the real time market projects and all this. So that is why I just quit that job. And after that, I also contact DataMites as well, like in order for the placement and all this. And anyhow, they agreed with that. But
Okay.
honestly, I got a job within after the 10 days of resigning and all this in the Bhash Software labs and all. So there
Okay.
I have
Okay.
some,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. So you are into PAT, right? You are into placement assistance, right? With
Yeah.
DataMites
Yes,
after
yes.
completing your course. Okay. How
Yeah.
was the support you got? How
Yeah.
was the support from our PAT team
Hmm.
during
Yeah,
that time?
that was really good. Honestly, see, anyhow, I am not selected from the PAT, but the thing is that the base I got
Mm.
from the PAT team only, because they have provided
Okay.
me at
Mm.
least 5 to 6 interview. I got shortlist, which have
Okay.
provided by the DataMites, right? So in the
Okay.
first interview, I just got rejected, second rejected. But the thing is that rejecting interview gives me the learning, whatever they are asking in
Yes.
the
Yes.
interviews. So that is the base I got from the DataMites. But and then afterwards,
Okay.
I just joined that skilling company. There also I learned a lot, because as a trainer role you will definitely get to learn more. And then after that, now I came into the best software lab. And then also I just contacted
Mhm.
Pat team, and they are ready to help. They asked for the resume, but
Yeah.
fortunately I got
Hmm.
job soon.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's great.
Hmm.
So, yes, okay, thank you so much. And yeah, we have no questions here in LinkedIn, it seems. So, say, DataMites people, is there any questions? If you can see any questions, please put it in the Zoom. Yeah. And here in Zoom, I can see many people are attending the session. If you have any questions, if you want to ask Lovepreet any questions related to data analytics thing, you can put it in the Q&A part. Yeah. Okay, Lovepreet. So we don't have any question. Actually, the session was very
Hmm.
nice. So it was
Yeah,
very
sure.
informative for us. Yeah, yes, I know. And thank you so much for joining this session today.
Sure, sure.
And it
Thank you.
was like a very informative thing. And I have one question, like,
Yeah.
how was your experience of interview? Someone has asked in the Q&A in
Uh,
Zoom. Can you
uh,
answer that question? How was
okay.
the experience of interview?
Yeah, sure, sure. I'll tell you. So basically, I have like three rounds of interview. First was of like a simple test on the based on Excel and all this. That was a basic test was there. And then second interview was a technical round. It takes I think 30 to 40 minutes, and he asked me about the projects and all this. And he asked me like about my previous companies, like what I have done in my previous company. And then he also asked about the data mites also, like internship also, during internship, like what have you done, like what input or and what input you have given, and what output they have received from your side. So basically these kind of question they ask. And plus they have asked in the technical round on the based on SQL, structured query language, because they have their own database. So basically on the based on that they ask the question. And plus like some mostly they ask the question related to my project only. That's all. Like because half of the like interview went on project discussion, and then last one was a HR discussion now.
Okay, that's great. And we have one more question as well, like from Rumana. Hi,
Hmm.
I would like to ask that how an internship helped from DataMites. So
Okay.
basically, he's asking about how that internship,
Hmm.
okay, okay, you did
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Rubik's, no? Yeah,
Hmm.
how it helped you in your job. So that was the question, I guess. Yeah, please answer
Yeah,
this
sure.
question. Yeah.
See, okay, so internship helped me a lot, right? Because first and foremost thing, I got a pattern to my course, right? Anyhow, I have done the data science. So in data mites, they mostly focus on the machine learning, CNN, and all this kind of like machine learning and deep learning, right? But they also at that time, during that time, they also taught me about like Tableau also, SQL also. So that is why like full pattern, full exposure to course I got. And secondly, I got this projects. So they are providing a good bit of project, and last one they will be providing some this real time project that will be a fully almost a market standard product, right? So that project also helped me a lot. And thirdly, like this internship, that is not only a course, they are also providing with respect to the job assistance. So basically that means like a basic, you should get to know how to like how to talk with the people, how to talk with the interviewer, and all this, like how to get into the company. So these all things helped me at DataMites. So basically my whole base is got settled by the DataMites. That is full credit I'm giving to DataMites.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. So, like, we data might spat people or helping all the candidates who are studying here in terms of,
Hmm.
resume building,
Yeah,
with sample interview questions, everything we are
yeah.
arranging. And we have, doubt clearing sessions when a candidate is having some doubts
Hmm.
regarding projects and all, they can
Yeah,
join that session and they can clear their doubts. And also resume building, we will assist them till they get placed. That is what we do in data
yeah,
might spat. Okay. So we have one more question, Lovepreet. I'm working in mechanical field.
yeah.
Is it possible to shift in data analyst? That was the question.
Yeah, sure. Like, see, data analyst, it's not a kind of like job, it's a technical. Wherever the data is, you can shift, you can work as a data analyst. So now you can see whole world is running on the data. It seems every company have their own data. So in as a either you are from mechanical or from civil, any field you can join data analyst. Like you can become a data analyst. That is nothing like that. Only CSE people can become a data analyst.
Yes, yes, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we have one more question from Rishikesh
Yeah.
in LinkedIn. How to prepare for interviews?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Like, how was your interview experience? Actually, you already explained about your experience, but
Yeah,
here you can add more points, like how to prepare for
sure, sure,
interview
sure.
and how was your interview experience? Yes.
Sure. So I'll adding one more thing. Let's suppose once you will be applying to the company. Let's suppose I applied for a one company. Just make sure to read all the job description of theirs. Like, let's suppose they are having job description that you will be doing this, this, and that. So on the based on that, on the related topics you have to study. That will be a, that will be good for your interview, as well as it will help you when you get into that company. So basically whatever their job requirements, you, because I also experienced that thing. I was just during when applying, when I click on apply, I'm just clicking on apply, that's all. We are not reading all the job description. So it's better to read the job description, and if you got shortlisted in that company, then on the based on job description, you have to study related to that.
Yes, 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 yes. So based on job description only, we need to prepare ourselves, right?
Yeah,
Yes, and also we need to tailor our resume each and every time when we are
exactly. Yeah,
applying for some position. Yes,
yeah.
so that is important. And during 8 years, no, uh,
Mhm.
for 8 years also, tailoring our resume is very important, and preparing according to the job description is also very important for us.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. Yes, Laupit. So thank you so much for joining.
yeah.
I'm not able to see any questions over here, so I think we can end this session now.
Sure, sure,
Thank
sure.
you so much once again.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Yes, yes. All the best for your career. Thank
Thank you.
you. Bye bye.
Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Thank you everyone for joining.